Hey there, YouTube. Welcome to my channel. My name is Gracie, and today's video is entitled "The Pits They Dug for You Are the Same Pits They'll Fall In." So, chosen ones, our enemies dug pits for us. For me, I always like to refer to the slander, the defamation of character. There was so many things I'm just starting to discover because I never even looked into it. I mean, people are just treating me funny, looking at me funny, acting funny. Even people that I considered friends, that I considered acquaintances, because I don't have many friends. I have acquaintances. So a lot of things that happen to me, I accept them because I don't accept them, but I just let it be. I don't know if you call that acceptance. I don't know, but it's like if somebody that I don't really know or that really does not know me is, you know, is lying about me or spreading some false rumors, right? It's like, oh well, they don't know me, so I guess it's acceptance. Oh well, they really don't know me, so at the end of the day, let them assume whatever they want to assume. I don't care, right? So these people went out and lied, but some of them, of course, were people that I thought would have had my back because I did care about their well-being genuinely. For instance, this friend of mine who was actually trying to help get on the right path. Me and this person were soulmates in the sense that we were actually supposed to work together. I was supposed to help him heal his trauma. He was supposed to help me heal my trauma. But it was more like we were supposed to work together to help other people heal their traumas, because trauma has everything to do with how you live your life, right? If you don't heal your trauma, um I mean, what I'm trying to say by that is that if you don't heal your trauma, it affects your day-to-day life. And this person is supposed to be very successful, even compared to what he is right now. Like, I mean, he's successful, but he's supposed to go beyond that, right? He's supposed to be living his life as a millionaire because of the knowledge he was supposed to acquire and the things he was supposed to help people the knowledge he was supposed to help people attain in order to heal themselves. But this person blocked his own blessings because he listened to a fake best friend that he has, who decided to do all this fraudulent activity on his behalf to help him earn money. And at the end of the day, the consequences will be his entire life will be ruined because of the people that he's codependent to, and they're also codependent towards him, right? Because he failed to learn his lessons and he rejected that connection. Then at the end of the day, there's consequences to that, because God wants you to learn certain lessons with certain people. But if you reject the lessons, there's consequences to it. For me, I accepted the fact that, okay, this person decided to walk away, and I walked away from the person. I moved away and moved on with my life, right? It doesn't have to be a sexual relationship. Soulmates could just be friends, and there's just certain lessons you're supposed to learn from the people. Some people it's a connection that's a lifetime. Some people it's a short-lived connection, right? So it's not always about boyfriend, girlfriend, like, sexual relationships. It could just be friends, right? So these people, like, these are the type of, so this person ended up not wanting to learn their lesson because they were influenced by other people. But again, accountability. As a grown-ass person, you have to take accountability for your own actions, right? You have to be responsible for yourself and the decisions that you make. So you just can't always blame other people. Oh, this person misled me, or put the blame on other people for the decisions you make. As a grown-ass person, as an adult, right? As a grown-up, you have to be responsible for your own actions. Of course, I did see the manipulation that happened. One of the people there, brainwashed the person. There was a lot of black magic spell work done to control the mind. Like, as I always mention, when you don't heal your trauma, it's easy for people to put you under mind control. Any form of manipulation, which is brainwashing, mind control you through spell work. It's very easy for that to happen to you. And I try to tell this person, heal your childhood trauma. Look up what self-love is. Start your self-care work. But this person did not want to do that. Instead, he just wanted to bury his head in work and just focus on work. But you can take a donkey to the well, but you can't force it to drink, right? So I accepted that this person doesn't want to do that work. Fine. I tried and I tried. Listen, do this with your life, do that with your life. it will help you this, it will help you that. No, they ignore. So I had to accept it because I also had to find self-love for myself, right? And walk away and mind my business, right? If you try to help people and they don't want to listen to you, it's time for them to learn the hard way, which is when they meet a karmic partner, a person who comes into their life and teaches them the hard way. And this will mean that they make some major losses in life, something that would slap them hard and help them wake up, because they don't want to learn the easy way, right? So one of the karmics that came into this person's life slandered my name, defamed me. I think she called me a gold digger. She tried to make it seem as if I was trying to get with this person. I was trying to take his money. What else did I think she said I have some boyfriends or something like that. Mind you, nobody knows me in this city. You can ask any guy, they'll tell you, oh yeah, I know her. I've seen her working out. She's one of the finest people around here, but I don't even know her. I don't even know her. People don't even know my real name. That's how people do not know me. People see me like, oh yeah, I've seen you. You ask them for my name, they're like, they don't even know my name. They don't even know my name. Gracie's is actually a very fake name. It's one of my nicknames, a name that I just made up, right? I call myself Gracie Lou Freebush from the movie, what you call that? Miss Congeniality, right? One of my friends gave me that name, and I guess I embraced it, and I call myself Gracie Lou Freebush. So for short, it's Gracie. But nobody knows me around here. So all this slander and defamation of character, gold digger, who am I digging gold from? Because I work for myself. I've been working for myself since I was a kid. You know, even when my parents sent me here as an international school, at an international school, there was a time when I had to work for myself. Like, people did not know what I was going through. I had to pay my own rent. I had to pay my own tuition fees. Yes, by myself. And you're wondering, international fees by yourself? I had a really well-paying, God sort of like blessed me with this well-paying job. It was a cleaning job though. And I was cleaning the entire campus. Guys, it was no jokes. So that was like sometime back in 2006. I'm way older than a lot of people think, but I look young. Like I get like hit on by what, 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds, because that's how young I look, right? But I'm way older than that. And so yeah, it's like, I guess God knew what I was going to be facing, so somehow he linked me up with this. It was a cleaning job at the time, but they were paying really well because I was replacing the main employees at the, a college job. You know, you're in university. I turned down the administrative jobs because they were only paying $12 an hour, and I took the job that would pay me 25 or 20. It was 21 dollars an hour, right? And it wasn't a joke because I had to clean hard. I had to clean like the entire campus, the entire cafeteria. And those of you that have been to university or college, you know what kind of mess students make. These people don't even clean up after themselves, right? And people would say to me, oh my God, like, what are you doing working this kind of job? You could be a stripper. Like, you would earn this much money in like just like an hour. Like, you could earn so much money, the same amount of money you're earning in like a minute, or like they will say weird things like that. And I'm just like, yeah, I guess I don't know, we all have different morals and values. I'm not putting down strippers. Everybody got their own thing, right? So yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with stripping, but it's just not for me, right? Yeah, even if people think I have a body of like a stripper or whatever the hell, it's not something for me. So I mean, I could do it. I could strip, but not not for everybody. If you know, like, yeah, not for everybody. It's not for everybody. See. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe one day I might you want to show off my body? No, okay, no. So as I was saying, I was talking about how, your enemies try to slander you, defame you, all because of jealousy, because maybe you look a certain way, you take really good care of yourself, you got self-care, self-love on point, you get your nails done, you get your hair done, you're even doing these things by yourself, but they want to slander you. Oh, she's probably got this sugar daddy's paying her bills, and that is what they're doing. See, a lot of the karmics are narcissists. Not a lot. Honestly, all karmics that I've met are narcissists. And everything else that they try to say they're exposing about you is truly themselves. It's truly a story about themselves, right? Because my karmics now, that they're getting the karmic justice around this time, this is when the truth is coming up about them, right? They're the ones with the sugar daddies, they're the ones who are the gold diggers, they're the ones with men that they have under love spells, under obsession spells, under domination spells that they're controlling so that they can get all these things off of, right? I was accused saying, I think I even heard that, they accused me of being, I think it's a black magic practitioner, that I do evil spells on people and stuff like that to get men or something. And they try to convince this guy that I think I was trying to do spell work on him to control him. Mind you, I've never done any spell work on a man. I'm not a desperate type of woman to get a man through spell work. I don't do those kind of things. I've never stooped to that low level. I'm not desperate like that. I'm not digmatized like that. I can sleep by myself. I'm not desperate for anybody in my life, so I would never go to those levels of trying to get a man by putting spell work on him. And this is the funny thing, is that this is the things that they do, right? But they want to lie and act as if that is what I'm doing. And it's like, wow, narcissists truly, they're truly psycho. They're crazy people. Everything else that they try to expose about you is truly it's truly a story about themselves. Everything they try to lie about you is truly about themselves, what they're doing. A narcissist will accuse you of something that they're doing. Yeah, and then they want people to see you the way they truly are, right? So when people look at you, it's truly that person's story, the narcissist's story, that they're trying to frame you for, right? Not the people, but the narcissist. The narcissist is trying to frame you for what they do themselves, right? So at the end of the day, it's like everything else will be exposed, and the pit that they dug for you is the same pit they'll fall in. They try to slander your name, call you a gold digger, call you a black magic practitioner, call you evil, try to make it seem as if you sleep around. But these are all things that they do. Everything else that they try to falsify about you will all be exposed. Because people, and it's not like the people around you might be sleeping sheep to a certain degree, but somehow they do see the truth. They're like, wait a minute, this person, I've had a lot of people come up to me and be like, I thought you were a certain way because I heard this and that about you, but I don't even know you, but just talking to you, you don't seem at all like the person that they make you seem to be at all. And I'm like, what have these people been? I didn't even bother to look up what they say about me. But nobody in this town really knows me, because everywhere I go, I'm by myself. Not even, maybe the grocery store say they know, because I usually make trips to the grocery store. I like my food, right? So if I'm not at school, or if I'm not at work, or if I'm not at the gym, or if I'm not at the grocery store, I'm in my house. You will never really see me anywhere. I don't even go out to the mall. I shop online. And you do not see me with anybody. So all these falsified slander, defamation of character, everything else will come to the surface, and people will be able to see the whole picture, and they'll be able to pinpoint who exactly that character they painted you to be, who the person. So at the end of the day, it's like the person who falsified all the slander, that is the person who will be exposed for the things that they've stated, and all those things that they said about you are things attached to them. That is who they are. Everybody else will be able to see it. So any chosen ones who this type of issue, this type of incident has happened to, wait on the Lord. Like I said in my previous video, He will vindicate for you. And the pits they've dug for you are the same pits they're going to fall in. All the things they said about you, people are going to be able to see clearly that it is actually the narcissist, the karmic themselves, who is all those things. Thank you for listening. Have a good one. Bye.